friends, this is Barbie Daily with Rural Life in the Valley. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is actually 2 new hashtags to me that I am joining in. And so I want to tell you about each one of them. What I think I'll do is just tell you the titles, and then I will show you what I have done for each of the challenges and explain it there, I guess, explain a little bit more. So the 2 hashtags that I am joining in are Twinchy Tuesday. I'll explain more and tell you about the hosts, and Lunar Illuminations. Now the reason that I'm doing these both today is they both fall on the same day. Twinchy Tuesday, we are usually supposed to post on Tuesday, and the Lunar Illuminations, we post on the new moon and the full moon, and so the full moon is today also. So let me start with Twinchy Tuesday. Now this is hosted by Sassy Southern NC Girl. The challenge, Twinchy Tuesday, was originally created by Janet K with Sunflower and Crafts, and for now Sassy Southern Girl is taking it over. You will see Janet's card she will be posting, so please go to both of the channels. I will leave the link in the description box. Now, what is a Twinchy, you might ask? Well, a Twinchy is a 2 by 2 inch card or paper that you decorate. Now, I went and I have cardstock, and so I just cut up a bunch of 2 by 2s so that I could decorate. So I've got them all ready to go, and I have already decorated the ones for today. So let me, now I have to explain it as I'm going to show you. I'm combining my Twinchies with my Lunar Illuminations. So you're going to see everything at once, but I'm going to talk about the Twinchies first, and then I'll talk about the other hashtag. So I do have to, I guess I don't know which one to do first. Okay, I'm going to do the Twinchies, but it's with a moon journal. So here's my page. Here's one of my pages. It's got a mixture of different things. So my Twinchy is right here, and I have a Farmer's Almanac supplement, I guess you'd call it, and that's where I got some of my pictures and information from. So my Twinchy is the 2 by 2 right here, and I rounded the edges, and then of course I pasted the picture of the moon in, and then I took a little bit of black distress ink and put on that. So I will explain the rest of it in a moment. Okay, then I have 2 more Twinchies that go with that. And one is this pretty picture of the water and a red sky and the moon. And then this one right here is a bird with the moon up there, and it says Frosty Lane. So very easy. A lot of people embellish more, and I probably will as I participate on other days. But for now, these are what go in my journal. So I hope you like that. Now I'm going to start all over again, and I'm going to talk about Lunar Illuminations. Now Lunar Illuminations is hosted by Junk Journal Magic with Kelsey and Gwen the Trash Witch. What we do is, this is very open. We post something to do with the moon and the night sky and anything, you know, kind of around that. And it could be artwork, it could be a journal, or just science information. mine is going to be a little bit of information. Definitely I want to have some whimsicalness in it. So you might see fairies or something, who knows. And then we post again on the new moon and the full moon, or whenever we feel like it. You know, when we make something we like and we want to share. It really doesn't matter. Gwen and Kelsey have a moon journal, and they kind of wanted to collaborate and do something, and so they initiated this hashtag challenge. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to take a little bit of digging for me because I don't have a whole lot on the moon, but of course right now we're having crazy things going on in the sky, which I don't know, have any of you been able to see any of those? Well, the eclipse is when you see this, it will have been today. And then the planets aligning and everything. So just very cool. Okay, so here are my possibly journal pages. I really don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm just going for it. Okay, first of all, the background. If you saw the Masterboard Magic or Magical Masterboard, that hashtag, I had created my masterboard with envelopes, the security part of an envelope that has the design. See if I can see one real quick, like here. This is part of an envelope. So I had made a masterboard, and it was just in black and white, and I wanted to add some color to it, so I painted it blue, and I thought I had ruined it. Actually, I wasn't too happy with it. I used watercolor here, and but the most of the images did show up, and I also used my fancy dragonfly glaze, and that's why it's shimmery. So I had mixed some acrylic paint with the dragonfly glaze and brushed it over it. So then I thought it was a full page like this, and I thought I'm going to cut it in half. I don't want that big of a journal because I had these other pieces already made. So let me tell you about the pieces. We'll start with the first page. I mentioned where I got this from the Little Farmer's Almanac supplement. And then it has a whole information on supermoon, and I just clipped out this little bit. What is a supermoon? Generally speaking, a supermoon is a full moon that appears larger than a typical full moon because it is closer to Earth. Now, of course, there's a whole lot more information, but I wasn't going to put it on this page. And then this little card here I made for the Deck the Year challenge last week, and I thought it would be really perfect for a little guy sitting here stargazing and looking up at the moon. So that was that page. Oh, also what I did was I rounded the corners here, and there was a lot of white on the edges, so I took black ink and I inked around it, and I inked around here too. And then my other page, this was really cute. So they had a lot of information and sort of legends or different things like that. So this first one called, it says, Clear Moon Frost Soon. When the night sky is clear, Earth's surface cools rapidly because there is no cloud cover to keep the heat in. If the night is clear enough to see the moon, the temperature drops enough, frost will form. Expect a chilly morning. And so out of my fairy book, I found this pretty little bird and this little Frosty Lane sign. I put it on some blue cardstock, and then I punched out a circle for a moon, and I used my silver Wink of Stella, I think. Anyway, silver something. And then my other one is Red Sky at Night, Sailor's Delight. Red Sky in the Morning, Sailors Take Warning. And then I have a whole half a page or so of that information, which I might put on another page sometime. But this little image was in there with the red sky, the moon, and over the water. And I thought that was pretty too. And then of course you can see my moons and stars in the background. Again, I rounded the corners, and I used some black ink around the edges. So that is my share for both hashtags, Lunar Illuminations and Twinchy Tuesday. I hope you enjoy it. I will put all the links to the channels that are hosting in the description box below. Please check out and use the hashtag to find other channels that are participating in this. I hope you don't mind that I combine them. I think that if you didn't know about one or the other challenges, that you might be interested in checking them out. They're both really fun, and you're welcome to join. They're open collaborations. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever in the world you are. Bye-bye.